are live. Regina's here. I heard Veronica King might pop in briefly at some point. In chat, not on screen. Unfortunately, my two co-hosts are hearing echoes right now. Before, only one heard an echo, and then we tried to fix it, and now both are hearing echoes. And we were not able to beat it, Regina. But the most important thing is you're going to have to tell us if you hear an echo and from who, because if the audience hears it, that's the worst.
You okay?
Yep, I just got an email for something, and I'm like, ooh, that would be cool. It would also save me from having to do something later.
This is not a pre-established game to promote a book, Portia.
Hey everyone.
Hey everyone. Does it work?
Let's see. I do sound good. Regina, let us know how you heard Portia. Portia echoes.
Okay.
So here's the thing, Portia, you're just going to have to make miming signals, and then whenever you want to talk, Zara and I will mute. You just go talk, 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 and we'll mute.
I'm trying to find a frickin' file, and I know where everything is, and yet my computer's like, do you know where everything is? It's like, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? Oh, by the way, I had said that to my mom. My mom was like, how do you know that? And I'm like, because of TV. She's like, no, that was playing in the 80s. I'm like, and into the early 2000s.
Because it was not applicable.
I'm like, just because you always knew where I was doesn't mean that I didn't hear the TV asking if other parents were in the same boat.
Straight facts. 36.96. Ah, shit. Today is Thursday.
Yes.
I have written every day of July so far.
Nice. I absolutely have not. I need to edit my page 1 to done experiment. And then basically be like, so after this experiment, I really fell off the wagon. I might try it again. So during this live stream, I think I'm going to try and edit the first few days, but I also need to edit a book and then also edit another book. So I might literally do what Katie Ann, Becca, Veronica King, and I think even Regina and maybe even you, Gwenna, probably Portia as well, now that I think about it, have all been like, just spin a wheel and like pick what to work on, because this morning it was easier for me to just be like, I'm going to do the admin stuff, I'm going to do the emails, get those out of the way, which is important, but I need to frickin' do other stuff. But then the emails have gone up again, and I need to make sure I have enough storage. So I think first sprint will be that. And for sprints 2, 3, 4, I will spin a wheel and be like, which one do I do?
Well, here's the thing, is that if the wheel lands on something you don't want to do, you then know exactly how you'd rather be spending your time.
Yeah.
Because you'll feel disappointed.
Well, it still has to happen, so I might still have to just suck it up and do it. It's not that I don't want to not do any of them. It's more just like, I wish I had done 2 of them already. It's like, I wish I was in the having done stage.
Am I still echoing?
Portia, we love you. We love you and your echo.
I don't hear the echo.
You don't hear her echo?
I don't hear any of y'all echoing. And knock on wood, I continue to stay that way.
Mm. Yeah, I can hear it on the delay too.
Mic won't stop echoing in StreamYard. How to fix echo. StreamYard Help Center. Turn on echo cancellation. Already done. Try having all participants turn down their speaker volume so that the microphone doesn't pick up the stream audio. We could try that. Wear headphones, and then it says, make sure you don't have the studio open twice or have the stream open in the second tab while also in the studio. If you are using an audio mixer, the mixer may be introducing an internal echo into the stream. Make sure mix minus is enabled for your mixer's output channel. But we could try turning down our volumes, Gwenna.
I did. My volume is at 45 or 50 or something like that. Because yesterday when I was streaming with JC, my mic was too loud.
I just put my volume down to 50. I think it was somewhere in the 70s at its automatic thing. Regina, I hope that's not too quiet, but does that help Portia?
Testing.
Nope.
Oh, now I hear an echo from Gwenna for the first time.
Yeah. Yikes.
We're just gonna roll with it.
No, listen. Just because you're the only one not echoing doesn't mean you have to say things twice. Don't say things twice, Zara. We're gonna think that you're echoing too. Did my echo go away? Oh, okay. So StreamYard adjusted.
Your echo went away when Portia muted.
Oh.
So sorry, Portia. Do you want to try switching browsers?
That might work. Regina told you to... Oh, God, there it is.
Okay, I let it automatically do my volume again. I don't hear an echo from Gwenna. Do you hear an echo?
Do I hear an echo? Yes, I hear an echo.
I don't hear it.
Do I? Blah, blah, blah. Yike. I'm gonna go out. All right, take me off screen and put it back. Does that work? Nope. I'll be back.
I try to have friends on, and this is what I get.
So the real test will be when Gwenna gets back, I think.
But do you hear an echo of yourself, Portia?
No.
Watch that it was Gwenna the whole time and we were accidentally blaming your setup. It's the white woman.
Did I walk in on you saying it's the white woman?
Yes, that was on purpose. Okay, Portia, Gwenna, do you hear yourself echoing?
I do hear myself echoing.
Portia, unmute and let me know if you hear yourself echoing.
Okay, am I echoing?
Why did you echo?
Because when you were off, Gwenna, Portia came on and she didn't have the echo anymore.
I feel like I'm getting herpes.
Virtual herpes.
Cancellation off. And did that work? I don't hear myself echo.
You're definitely echoing.
Wait, but you can't hear yourself echo?
Portia, I can't hear you. Oh God, I can't hear either of you. Oh God, what did I do? What happened? What happened? Hello?
So it's funny because this is my preferred browser, but I thought that I needed to use
Okay,
Chrome,
I
but
don't hear myself
apparently
echo. And I still don't hear you guys. No.
I'm sorry, Regina. I do need to get work done, so I am going to put up the forced room. I'm going to let my co-host try and figure it out. It shouldn't be funny, but I just like had a little bit of a stressful thing even before all the tech gremlins got us. So to me, this is comedy. Comedy of errors, I tell ya.
Okay, one of you say something.
Bonjour.
I still can't hear you. What is this? Portia, why did you do this to me? Portia, why? I didn't deserve this, Portia.
New subscriber, if you're watching, I promise that we don't always have this technical difficulties, but sometimes
I don't hear an echo.
Okay, I put you back on my default.
Okay.
I heard an echo again.
Yeah, Portia, you're echoing now.
That was me hitting my desk.
Okay, good. You can have it back. I mean, I really don't want either of us to have it, but I'm sorry. It has to be you, Portia.
You're like, better you than me.
I will be the one in the lifeboat, Portia. I'm throwing bodies, okay?
Oh, my mom watched a documentary about like that ship that like ran aground of an island and like turned sideways.
Oh.
And like there were multiple injuries, and the ship captain was an asshole. Like he did it because passengers asked, and then he got into a lifeboat, and when the Coast Guard was like, no, you need to be on the ship even if it's sinking, and like helping other people get off, he's like, no, I refuse to go back. And he only got 16 years, even though I think 23 people died and other people were injured or something. It was
holy
like,
cow.
insane.
Jesus.
Okay, if I move to another scene, is it going to kick both y'all off screen? Probably, because it's StreamYard.
Let's hope not.
Oh, it didn't.
We're here. Portia, are you alive?
Yeah.
Aw.
You sound so defeated.
I'm so sorry I gave it back to you now. The guilt has sunk in. I should have just dealt with it.
The white guilt.
I know. That's exactly what this is.
I just saw, I think it was Veronica King. She sent me this skit, or maybe I found it and sent it to her, whatever. This black comedian was like, you know how like all your friends are doing 23andMe in like the pandemic, and it's like mostly your white friends, and it's really just so they can ask if like, oh, I have this percentage of black, does that mean I can sing the whole rap song now? But I just but one of my friends found out that his family had never ever owned slaves or ever done business with anyone who owned slaves. And I don't know if you've ever witnessed the white guilt leave someone's body, but this man
I saw that skit. Oh my God, it was so funny. I would love to live without white guilt.
It's so funny. No, I think the thing is that like the people who feel white guilt are the one some of them are performative, but the ones who genuinely feel it are the ones who are actually behaving correctly. So I'm like, I don't know that I wish ignorance on you because that's not fun for other people to deal with.
Portia. Here's my issue is that I have never done a 23andMe, and I probably never will. I really don't like the idea of a corporation having access to my genetic makeup.
Well, then 23andMe sold our data, even though they said
Exactly.
they had to go in front of a House committee. Whereas a guy who I hate was actually on the right side of history for that. And I'm like, God damn it, am I going to agree with this asshole?
I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling. But anyways, I know that I should not do a 23andMe because a small percentage of my family that is not white is Native American Creek, who were slave owners. So the whites in my family were too poor to own slaves, but the Creeks in my family were not.
Look, whenever someone's like, well, people of color also own slaves, and I'm like, look, we're not talking about that. We're talking about how, like, what your ancestors did. It doesn't mean no one else also messed up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, unfortunately, those are my ancestors.
Yeah.
The brown people in my family tree were, in fact, the problem.
But you're not a problem, and that's what
Thanks. Thanks. Trying.
That's what matters.
I have years of colonialism to make up for.
Man, there are some other people who have more to make up for and will never do the work. So
Ever. And I gotta make up for them too, Zara. You see the white guilt.
I know it's such a burden. But like I said, I'd rather you feel it and actually behave right than be like, I have never done anything wrong in my life.
Yeah. Yeah, I've met white people like that. We are doomed, Regina.
Gwenna, it's called politics and the internet.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Oh, I gotta call that therapist. We should get to sprinting if we can.
Did
Oh, we will.
my echo? It did not. Okay.
You know what, Portia? I love hearing your voice, and hearing it twice only makes me happier. So keep the echo.
But if it's activating your own misophonia, I hope you do find a resolution. I don't know that you have misophonia. I just assume you do because we're similar neurospicy. More Portia is better, but I don't hear the echo, and I'm not trying to.
I can't complain about a Black woman taking up this space that she has earned, okay?
You know what? We've all been complaining that maybe it's a gift. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. We still got it on the 30-minute mark. It only took us 9 minutes to go live and everything else to fix this. Actually, 11 minutes to go live. I remember that. Anyway. Hello, hello. Oh, we should be on a break. Hold on. There we go. I said I was going to work on emails, and instead I need to pack up the giveaway prizes for the giveaway we ran on Goodreads. How did everyone else do? I know Veronica King was messaging me a bit about stuff. Gwenna was on a phone call, which is why she dropped out of the studio. And Portia's camera is still off, so I don't know if she stepped away or if she's on a call or something else happened. Who knows?
We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back.
Yeah.
I'm still echoing. It's okay. It's okay. Sorry about that. I'm still hearing the background that I didn't hear.
No worries. How'd you do during that sprint?
I got my schedule. Yay.
What if I just didn't let her back on screen? I would never.
That would have been really mean, okay? After I was so brave and made that phone call.
How'd it go?
It went really well. It took the full 25 minutes. She needed every detail of my family history and also every detail of my insurance information and all the scheduling hiccups and blups that always go with that. But she was super pleasant.
That's good.
Yeah, it was nice. And I've got my psych eval early August, and I've got my therapy intake early September.
Okay.
I will be a mentally healthy girl by this time next year.
It takes longer than that, but good luck.
Hush, hush, hush. Let me lie to myself a little bit longer.
You're not in therapy yet, so you're allowed to still lie to yourself.
Thanks. How did you guys do? What did I miss?
I've been packing up copies of Grandma's Little Secret for the winners. I 3 down, 2 to go.
Ooh.
Them tomorrow or later today, because I also need to go out and about and do some errands after the stream ends. Portia didn't say what she did.
I made my dentist appointment. So yay for paying. But it's okay. The price is fine.
I need to call my doctor's office's billing department because they said that they fixed the billing issue, and then when I went in and was like, hey, am I supposed to be sending in this form that I've been getting mailed? And they're like, what form? I'm like, this form. And they're like, you're not supposed to be getting that form. And I'm like, okay. All the info on it's correct. They're like, no, there's something wrong in the system if you're getting that form. So I have to call them and figure that out. This was to you, Gwenna.
Aw, thanks, Regina.
It's true.
Thanks. My husband made the effort of going to a mental health on base and talking to a counselor for the first time. And I told him, like, I'll go when you go. I'll do it. So now I have to hold up my end of the bargain.
Because you're a woman of your word.
Trying to be.
Well, unless you don't go to the appointments, you are, so.
I also, and you'll be so proud of me, I made myself an eye appointment and a dental appointment as well for the same day so I can get it all done. I've had vision insurance and dental insurance through TRICARE, through my husband, since he signed up, going on 3.5 years ago. And I have not been.
Haven't even used it, whereas there's me where I was like, God, I wish I had dental insurance and
It just,
it wasn't worth the cost of extra.
it's such a pain in the ass. And I have such dental anxiety. I have such dental anxiety. So it was a big deal for me to make that appointment. But I'm doing it.
I know
And I made sure.
who's so afraid of all doctors that they haven't seen a doctor in years. And I'm like, how? Like I get the fear, but I'm like, how do you not get sick at all that you could do this? That you could have like get away with not seeing a doctor. Like I have too much wrong with me to be like, oh, I'm scared of doctors, but that's okay because I never have to deal with that fear.
They would literally rather die than go to a doctor.
I mean, I wonder if that's it, but also like I know the person to be a healthy person, so I don't know.
They might be masking a lot.
Portia, the way that you phrase that.
What did Portia phrase? What did I miss? That's so true, actually, Portia, because my mom literally texted me. She's like, I found a lump on my breast, and my doctor's worried. This is your reminder to go get your mammogram. And I was like,
had hers.
That's literally what I have to do next sprint is call and schedule a mammogram. Why are you calling me out like this, Portia?
But you're not old enough yet.
But I'm not what?
You're not old enough yet.
Oh, I have a family history of breast cancer both sides.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I didn't know them. Don't be sorry.
Now I
I've never met those
people echoing, and I missed when I didn't hear either.
You're echoing too. That's crazy.
Everyone echoes when Portia's unmuted. I feel like I'm talking into the void every time you unmute. Oh, you cut off the echo. I was about to.
Muted for most of the update because I thought she was unmuted the whole time, and then suddenly the echo started.
No.
Oh.
No, she's been echoing the whole time.
No, but for me to hear it, all of a sudden it. Well.
I don't know why you can't hear it, but I can.
Yeah. Well, that time I heard it. That time I heard all of us echoing, not just Portia, not just you, and Portia, but me as well. I heard myself echo, and I was like, "Oh, I don't like this."
But now I have to go through and submit and save all of this paperwork.
Bane of our existence. Streamer just doesn't like you, Portia. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Doesn't doesn't like you? What am I looking for? I'm looking for my nail app.
Oh, let me pull up the comments so I can see what she's saying. Now your doctor is sending you a birthday card.
I get birthday cards from like different offices, and I'm like, this is like, I'd say it's sweet, but it's so impersonal that I'm like, I don't care.
I am low-key dreading every appointment that I have made this week.
I'm sorry.
Everything is fine. Everything will be fine. I know that these things will help me. Just doesn't help my body from thinking that it's not dying right now.
I mean, you can still have anxiety about it.
And do it anyway. That's like, that is, in fact, the crux of my life.
Yeah.
It sucks. Do it anyway.
Uh-huh.
And when my husband went to basic training, they said, embrace the suck.
Because there's a lot of it.
Yep.
Regina, we got a beautiful card from the specialist, his assistant, and our vet.
How many times do I have to type my name? The answer is so many.
What from Beastly? I'm not sure what. Oh, embrace suck. I haven't. That is so. No, that's totally fine. My brain just like forgot that existed, kind of. I'll be honest. So I was like, what? Gwenna,
What?
Comment on screen.
I keep wondering how your husband just enlisted 3 years ago, but you are younger than me and your husband is younger than mine. Yes. Correct. It is, I think they just raised the minimums again. So my husband enlisted at 28, and at the time the Air Force max was 28, Army max was 30. And I think Marines was like 24, 25, and the others were around like 26, 27. But I think recently they upped all to 30, or everyone but Marines to 30. except if you have a doctorate. If you have a doctorate, you can enlist up to like 46 or something. Yeah, because they need doctors, like actual professionals. So if you have an advanced degree, they'll let you enlist up to like mid to late 40s. Yeah. Thank God people that have a doctorate. Well, you know, one of the ways I combat my white guilt is just assuming every Black woman is more educated than me.
Yeah, we all. I still don't know how we all collectively were like, oh yeah, Portia's doctorate. And you're like, what doctorate?
The doctorate in that thing you studied. Loved your dissertation.
You have one if we all know that you have one, and you're like,
that's
news to me.
It's like the Berenstein Bears, but it's Portia's doctorate.
No, I refuse. That is some Mandela BS, and also CIA PSYOP, because I specifically asked my mom how to pronounce Berenstain.
Uh-huh.
That's how I learned how to pronounce the word stain, STAIN, versus Berenstein, because I was like, is it Stein? Is it Steen? And my mom was like, well, because at first I was like, how is this pronounced? Because had it been Berenstain, I would have known. But because I was always like, is it Stein? The fact that I had that confusion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I had learned the word stain from elsewhere. And it's like, no, I wouldn't have had that confusion. And then is what I meant to say. So me saying that, like, oh, I learned stain from that was wrong. What I meant to say is I would have learned stain from that had that been in the name, but it wasn't, because I specifically was like, is it Steen or Stein? And then with Fruit of the Loom, it absolutely had a cornucopia, because that's how I learned what a cornucopia was.
Are they saying that Fruit of the Loom never had a cornucopia?
Oh yeah, and then there are people on Reddit who are like, then explain this, and they have their old labels. And I'm like, see, so there's so much where it's like, it's Mandela effect. I'm like, no, that's them rewriting history and seeing who notices.
And this is why we need the Internet Archives, okay?
And this is why, while Reddit is a cesspool of humanity, it's also like, no, here's the proof that they're trying to trick us. And I'm like, oh, I know. I believe my own memories because I have trauma and therefore have a really good memory. But, like, you can't trick me. I specifically asked, because it was the same way that, like, I had messed up the brand Hermes because I knew it from Greek mythology. So I was like, oh, Hermes. And my mom thought it was so cute. And then how I had also messed up, like, Calvin Klein, I thought it was clean. And so when it was Stein, I was like, is it Stein or Steen?
Honestly, for me, it's that second C in Chick-fil-A. I always thought of CHIK, Phil-A. But apparently it's always been full chick, CHICK. Phil-A. Yeah. Yeah. Drives me crazy.
I swear it wasn't at first. And I
apparently it's always had a CK. And I've just...
I feel like that's bullshit.
Thank you.
I also remember it without a K. Like, their website says it with a K, but I swear.
It drives me crazy. Because I will still type CHIK into Google Maps when I need that peppermint milkshake that they come out with once a year. Don't judge me. It's my one guilty pleasure. Okay, it's my one guilty pleasure is that peppermint milkshake. It's the best peppermint milkshake on the market, unfortunately.
I asked someone a question by email and then they responded, and I'm like, did you send this email halfway through? Because you didn't answer the question.
Oh no.
I was just like, I don't think this is a whole statement. So I was like, I'm sorry, what?
Doop 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 boo.
The PhD thing.
I genuinely, Portia, when I first think of you, I'm like, Portia and her PhD. That's literally just like what comes up for me.
I think it was us and also maybe Gray on screen when we were all like,
Gray.
oh,
Yeah.
We were all like, yeah. And then Portia's like, what? And I'm like, Gray, am I making this up? And Gray's like, yeah. And I'm like, so where did we all get this?
And Portia was like, I've never.
And it's like we all fell into a separate dimension where Portia has one, and Portia didn't know herself.
Which is really funny. My mom wanted me to get a PhD, and I was like, the internet have it.
So isn't that good enough?
You've been peer reviewed as a PhD candidate. I'm just saying.
Oh God, they're changing the subway lines in New York.
Oh, fun.
Starting this weekend for a straight month. I mean, I'm lucky that I don't tend to go super, super downtown on weekends or late at night. Oh no, this is only at night. I am not out at 11:30 p.m. to 5 a.m. No, I'm not out at prime murder hours. Okay, I'm fine. Okay, I can just message this person and be like, well, I'm not out at those times.
Not prime murder hours. That's iconic. 4-2. Oh, let me not read my card information out loud on the internet.
Yeah, while we're live, or maybe, turn off your camera so no one can read your lips and
My goodness. I'm just going to bite my lips.
mumble to yourself.
Do I get it? I got it. Okay, great. Done. Okay. Now I have to do the patient health history information.
I love that they do that after they've made sure that they can take your money.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You know how it is.
All my doctors are like, fill in your information and then we'll take your money. The government is like, no, we take your money first.
Back to inbox. Open. Back to inbox. Thank you.
I have
Brother.
luckily seen my doctors for so long that they're only like, do you need to update your info? And I'm like, nope. And then they jump right to like, pay for your appointment.
Here we go. Yeah, apparently I have to pay before I even go back if I have a copay, but I'm pretty sure TRICARE covers it all 100%. So, and in case they didn't, I actually went ahead and got the referral from them. So they should cover everything because I took the extra step in getting a printed out referral.
I love that I like to put down I'm a boomer, so I was vaccinated for everything. I could start saying my mom's a boomer, so I was also vaccinated for everything.
I have such deep jealousy over that fact. The first time I had health insurance as an adult, I had to catch up on so many vaccinations.
I mean, I went on certain trips that required me to get like a bunch all at once. And I was
Ooh.
like, I'm just glad this wasn't happening when I was a baby, where they like doubled or tripled up on everything. Because I used to scream while getting every shot. Like, I still feel needles go into me when they're like, oh, you won't feel it. Or like when in surgery, they're like, oh, it's just a straw, you won't feel it. And I'm like, I don't know about your other patients, but like I feel that straw in my vein, in my hand, that I can't flex. Moves. I don't know what you're saying that you can't feel it. Maybe you should check your nerves, like with the neurologist or whatever doctor handles nerve sensory stuff, because I feel everything that happens in my body. Like it was summer and it is summer and I was working out, and I normally like don't shave for most of the year because I don't care, but like this time I wanted to, and like literally the day after I start feeling everything growing. Like I feel every single individual follicles start breaking through, and I'm like, I hate it, this is why I don't shave for most of the year.
That would be so uncomfortable.
And I'm pretty sure I have undiagnosed EDS because of how quickly I keloid, the fact that I always get ingrown hairs, always. And like other
Is that a symptom of EDS?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see your elbows.
My elbows don't look like my ex-boyfriends who had diagnosed EDS, so for a really long time I assumed I didn't.
No, you have EDS.
I'm like a little bit double jointed, but not super double jointed. But whenever I
that's classic hypertension if I've ever seen it. You didn't even need to put them all the way out. I was like, nope, there it is.
Yeah. Like my Pilates instructor and my personal trainer, who are both dance teachers, they're like, stop overextending. And I'm like, you said all the way. And they're like, we meant for a normal person. Don't injure yourself. And I'm like, well, okay, now I know.
Yep, that's classic EDS symptom right there.
Yeah. I got my first keloid when I was a child because my babysitter's bangle closed on my skin.
Ooh.
And I still have it. Like it's on my thigh from when I was like 6 years old.
That's insane.
Yeah. But I thought because I ain't keloid a ton except for my surgeries and one more inexperienced tattoo artist of the three that I had, because I haven't gone back to the same tattoo artist once just because of circumstances. Not because any of them were bad, but this one person who gave me a slight keloid in one of my tattoos was more inexperienced. So I was like, oh, it makes sense that that keloided because they went deeper and blah, blah, blah. But the other ones who really knew what they were doing, nothing keloided. And so, yeah, I was like, I don't have EDS. And then it's like my therapist, my people with dance backgrounds are all like, you have it.
Again, it's all about the peer review.
Yeah. But like, I don't know what that changes about my medical history or anything.
A lot, actually. You're going to be a lot more prone to needing more anesthetic. At least in a massage, I mean, like, it changes the entire approach that you have to somebody's body is whether or not they have EDS. Because you have to maneuver into myofascial release and target the fascia instead of the muscular basis. Otherwise, you're going to overstretch the tendons and they're going to walk out feeling like shit.
That was happening to me. That's why I stopped going for massages.
Yeah, no, it's a totally different technique when you have to work on an EDS patient. entirely.
Okay. Well, I've never had a problem with the amount of anesthesia they've given me, but in the future, if I need another one, I'll be like, so I have EDS.
Do tell them. Yeah, lie if you have to.
I don't think it's a lie, though.
I don't think it is. But if you have to lie, do.
I mean, luckily, I've gotten through it without that being a problem.
But like your life could be better. Your body could be your body could be more comfortable, just less uncomfortable.
I mean, I'm sure, but like between fixing my legs and fixing the endometriosis, at least for now, because there is no cure for endometriosis.
That part.
I think I'm just like, oh, my body hurts, like not on a daily basis now. That I'm like, what could possibly be better? And it's like, well, like I'm not looking for problems. They find me.
Yeah. Yeah. The problems will find you, and they will continue to find you for the rest of your life. That's another thing as you get older, that EDS, you're going to be more likely to fall and more likely to break things on a fall.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, well, that's important to know.
Mm-hmm. Bone density matters a lot. You'll lose a lot of that with EDS symptoms. That's an EDS symptom is higher rates of bone density loss, especially in women.
Yeah,
so
they were constantly checking my bone density with all the leg stuff. So I think I'm good on that for now. They said that I was okay for now, but yeah, I'll be sure to stay on top of that.
Okay. I have a lot of EDS clients. You guys are always fucked up in some way or another.
I mean, that I told you even without knowing I had EDS. So, where's my water? Here it is.
Is everyone in the forest room?
Yeah, I think everyone who wants to be. Oh, I have a package delivery. What did I order? I don't pay attention to delivery dates because I can't get them until my building says we have it ready for you. What did I order? I don't recognize this company. When they texted me and said your package was delivered, I thought it was spam, so I didn't open it. Wow. Gwenna, do you have any hypotheses about this?
For my hip replacements, every bone scan said severe osteoporosis after there's no sign of osteoporosis at all. Severe osteoporosis in your hips or severe osteoporosis all across the rest of your body?
I think it's the latter, because otherwise I'd be like, well, obviously if they replace the hip.
Because that makes no sense to me.
It doesn't make any sense to me, but I'm like, but I don't know anatomy, so Gwenna.
Tap in.
Hi, you're in.
Ba, 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 ba. I know, right?
I haven't shopped at McDonald's in years because of, but I also don't really like their food. The last time I went was when I was desperate and still in undergrad, and that was like 2 years before the rest of the world knew what was happening, and before they were like, we're going to give free meals to the oppressor. have to remember what email I used with something. Okay, I'll do that during the first print. The tech was retiring, so she explained it. They take a numeric. They apply it to your whole body, and it fucks up the average. Why would they do that? That's such a bad system. Okay. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. I missed the 30-minute mark just by like 2 minutes, but yeah, close enough. Hello. Crazy storms. Stay safe. We've had some crazy ones as well. But today we have nice weather. Nia, I messaged you on Instagram because every time I try to text you, it returns an error now. Don't know what that's about.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Nia, you out here blocking people? Nia. For shame, Nia. For shame. Oh, hey, Michael.
Michael came in with just a smiley face. Yeah, we've been having we had flash floods one day, had a nice day, and then immediately flash floods again.
Portia, you'll be so proud of me. I have successfully scheduled the boob squish. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Nia and Michael, you might be wondering, why is Portia staying muted? It's because we've had so many echoing problems. But I would love to hear Portia's voice, so we could both mute so Portia can talk and say how she did.
I'll mute.
You gotta bring that closer and also just unmute Portia. We're both gonna mute.
So I actually took Regina's advice and wrote down what I worked on during the sprint and just made a note, but I'm not echoing when you all are muted. So, okay. So I did order my iced coffee and I got a large. I will live to regret this because it is espresso. And but it's a new flavor. We have this local coffee shop. It's actually a truck now. It's right up the street, and they have this strawberry cream cheese iced espresso that looks delicious. So I want to try it, but it's going to be delicious. It's not sugar free like I usually get, but it's okay. Like, so my blood sugar will go up, and I will have a sugar rush and a caffeine rush. So I'll sleep again on Tuesday. It's fine. So then I took meds, I made lunch, I logged into my chart and spent the remainder of that sprint contemplating my life choices. Oh, and also the new thing that I've been doing, I've been drinking my water out of a wine goblet because I am 40 and I can. I'm just at a phase in my life where I just now do things for the plot. So
You're so cute. I love that water in a wine glass.
Okay, Nia, I got your text, and I haven't immediately gotten an error in sending a reply, but it also hasn't successfully sent to you either yet. I don't know what's happening. And it's not because I have an iPhone and you don't, because I've been able to text Gwenna without any problems.
I am, in fact, anti-iPhone.
If I wasn't so locked in, I probably would be like, yeah, I'm not gonna get into it, but it's too much of a hassle to move all the way over right now. Yeah, I will, but for now.
I need to hit my 100 words for the day, and then I need to do the homework that I've been putting off. My goal today is not to do my late project, my late paper. My goal today is just to do all discussion posts due both today and last week. So I will catch up entirely on discussion posts and leave my project stuff for the weekend. After I get my 100 words a day, because I am not breaking it has to be over 30 days now. Yes, I am not breaking a 30+ day writing streak.
Nor should you.
Nor should I.
I haven't had a streak like that in years.
I challenged myself to do 1 week, and I failed it twice, where I got to 6 days and I missed the 7th, and I did 6 days and I missed the 7th. And then on the 3rd time, I said, I'm gonna fucking do 7 days. So I hit 7 days, and then I had a day off the next day. I was like, oh, I guess I hit 8. And then some author tuber that I don't know, and I have absolutely no recollection of their name, of their face, or anything, made a post about, I wrote every day for 3 weeks. And like, that was literally just the title of their thumbnail or something like that. And I was like, I will not be outdone by another white girl. And so I made 3 weeks my goal. And now I'm like, Gwenna, you're only competing with yourself, but you cannot lose this streak. You have gone too long.
My message to send, Nia. I don't know. Yeah, I was doing an experiment where I was supposed to, write consistently, and I did for, I think 5 days. Something happened. Then I wrote for like 6 days straight, and then I fell off it. It's something like that. I need to edit the vlogs for that. That was one of the tasks I wanted to do today. But that last sprint, I only crocheted. Because my brain was like, you've been doing so much work today. You deserve a little break.
But you do deserve a little break.
And this
Portia, I would be...
responded to me. Oh, they did.
Portia, I would be interested in hearing about your longest writing streak. I will mute.
I will as well.
I don't know. That was not mute worthy. Only because I wrote every day for so long, and then when I didn't, it kind of was like okay, it's weird because I always have had, for the most part, like client work that I had to write for, and then my own writing stuff. So I wrote something every day, and then at some point, like, that wasn't a thing, and I still have a really good writing routine overall. So I don't judge it based on how often I write. I look at it like mid-month and end of month and what I need to catch up on. And as long as I hit my mid-month and end of month targets, I don't really track days written. I probably should. That might be a thing to do. But I don't really track if I've written every day. Because in my brain, it's like what I've done in the middle of the month and at the end of the month kind of lets me know if I'm on track. So it doesn't really matter if I wrote.
It could just be interesting, though.
I
use TrackBear, and I love it.
I should. I'm gonna try that. Twitchy Witch on Substack and writing every day for 93 days. So we'll see. Mm-hmm.
I just like TrackBear. I know other people use Pacemaker, and I just did not like the interface.
I have an Excel sheet.
I was using the Page One to Done app as well, but I wish the two apps would like combine, because Page One to Done has, and I'll cover this in my video as well, but it has a mood tracker, which is cool. Neither of them lets you like write in how long you wrote for, which I think would be helpful. But then TrackBear lets you add tags, so I can be like, oh, I used the ellipsis countdown timer, or I used the forest countdown timer, or I did it on a hosted sprint, or I did it while watching someone else host a sprint. And then there's a notes section, and Page One to Done doesn't have a notes section when you're logging a word count update. So I kind of wish that as well.
Let me sign into this stream from my computer, and I will show you my Excel sheet.
also maybe fix the audio problem.
Rude.
I'm just saying it might.
StreamYard, and that is what? IXRKM. There we go.
Boop, boop. Let me out. And oh god. Put those far away. I'm echoing.
You're not for me.
Okay. How's better?
I mean, fine on my end, but not for Portia.
You're right. I am just going to share my screen. Let me know when you can see it. So this is daily writing. And this is my sprint. So each day start time and then words. And those are the only things I plug in. The functions that make my table and give me a so what you're looking for is something that tells you the daily amount of time that you've spent. Like if there's a total line here.
I mean, not that like I needed to do the math, but just for me to say, now I hear the echo. For me to just say like, oh, this is how long I sprinted. Ellipsis has it built in, where if you set a timer, it'll then be like, ooh, this is how many words you got in this amount of time. Great job. But then it doesn't save it.
Oh. So you're looking for something that would save the amount of
just to be able to log it. I mean, currently I use the notes section on TrackBear. But sometimes I like to be like, oh, I got 500 words in 15 minutes. And other times it's like, it took me 30 minutes to get 500 words.
I'm wondering if I can add into this. And then I will email it. Let me play with that.
I mean, I would love it, but also there's another part of me where it's like, I'm not going to use a third thing to track my words. I barely use the two that I have.
That's fair. The echo is pissing. Boop, boop, boop.
I don't know what to do about that. Echoes. I need to eat lunch. I ate breakfast, but it is way too late for me to be eating lunch because I'm clearly fading. I keep hearing people talking about Obsidian, and I'm like, I finally got on the Ellipsis train. I like don't have the energy to try out Obsidian on top of that.
Ha ha ha.
Okay. Forest room code.
I'm gonna go out and come back.
I blend one. Oh no, I'm still echoing.
How's this? No echo. Portia, can you see if you echo?
I just tried.
You didn't echo that time for me.
She echoed that for me.
But she's always been echoing for you. But we're back to like I can hear both of you without echoes.
Boo. Boo.
Is it obsidian.md?
Did I just No, I did.
I'm going to mute so you can talk. Tell me about Obsidian.
Obsidian is a wonder. But it's marketing, so if you take notes or whatever you're writing, organize Obsidian instead of it being all over your computer and you thinking, so you can mark them. So it's the solution you want, plugins, yes, and blah, blah, blah.
I mean, the being able to link everything together, now Portia's echoing for me as well after she unmuted that time to explain Obsidian. The being able to have things together in one place, I'm like, I could use Scrivener for that. And I don't love markup, I'll be honest. But, I mean, everyone seems to love it, but I'm clicking on stuff because it's supposed to be interactive, and yet nothing is working. That's irritating. I mean, I'm glad people seem to love it, but I just kind of feel like if I really wanted this, I would use Scrivener because I don't even like markup. And I'm using Ellipsis because they don't scrape for AI like Google Docs does. And I like their built-in timer feature.
Mm-hmm. You know, they're always updating Ellipsis. We could just email the guy and be like, hey, can you log that now?
Yeah, I know. Add that as a feature and be able to view writing history like Scrivener. But like with the timer thingies, like I would love that.
Uh-huh.
I use the timer every time. It's so helpful to have it just right there where it's like I don't need to look at my phone. It's just at the top.
We should have, because Gray loves Ellipsis, doesn't he?
Gray loves Ellipsis. He and I both kind of bullied Chandra and Veronica King into using it.
Freedom.
Whatever, the Velcro wasn't echoing, so that's good.
I had to take off my back brace. It was starting to bug me.
For a second, I thought you were opening a bag of chips, and I'm like, that is a really loud bag of chips.
I should eat something. I should eat something for this next sprint. I have coffee on an empty tummy.
Yeah, I'm going to eat something during the next sprint and then delete some emails so that my storage doesn't completely fill up. Pain in my existence.
You go enjoy your coffee, Portia. You go enjoy it.
It's not on the App Store, Regina. It's a website.
Yeah, it's a website. You have to add like a thing to your phone.
Yeah. Or to your computer. Download as an app if you use Brave, Chrome. I don't think you could do that with DuckDuckGo. Yeah, it's a website that you can turn into an app.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to, like, if you're on an iPhone, you have to look up how you add that. You know, you just press and hold and you share and you save it as, it says, like, add to home screen. Yeah, Ellipsis is the only browser-based one I like, and it's the only one I haven't had freeze on me, knock on wood. But it doesn't work if you have any ad blocker plugins enabled, which is so strange because there are no ads in Ellipsis, so I don't know why it breaks the syncing function. I think I'll write to them about that as well and be like, what up? Like, it was fine, and then all of a sudden it started breaking the website by having my ad blocker plugins enabled, even though it was totally fine before. I was trying to be like, oh, this is how you do it, and not be like, oh, well, Virginia's not gonna figure that out. I'm gonna take this down and start the sprint because my stomach is like getting really, really angry.
Mm-hmm.
I had eaten a second meal today. So in 3, 2, 1, happy productivity, everyone. My baby, my angel, literally now.
Dark humor, don't hurt me.
I don't think I'm capable of light humor. It's the trauma.
Let me try this one time. Okay, I don't hear an echo. Anyway, um, this coffee is amazing. I will be crawling on the ceiling later, but I have a 24-hour write-a-thon this weekend from 10 a.m. on Saturday to 10 a.m. on Sunday. So I will have maybe two of these on Saturday, and that should get me through the whole 24 hours. Not that I have to be awake the whole 24 hours. They actually have it's on Zoom, so they have a breakout room for people to rest and sleep for a while and then like come back into the main event. But no, I've decided who needs sleep? I'm going to try to do the whole 24 hours, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. This is a bad idea. I know it's a bad idea, but what I might do is vlog it because I've been wanting to get back into doing more video content. So I might just vlog my 24 hours and my coffees. So prepare to be on the edge of your seat in suspense of how bad it's going to get. It's going to get bad. I'm not. I mean, I have caffeinated tea, but I'm not a big coffee drinker at all. So this is going to be a rough watch. But that's okay. It'll be rough for me. It will make good YouTube.
My daily caffeine limit is 100 milligrams, and I can already imagine what you're drinking has about twice that. So I'm thoroughly impressed with your commitment to it because I could not. In fact, Regina, it's quite clear my daughter gets her caffeine sensitivity from me, for sure. I need some advice. Portia, are you active on the socials with your writer platform? Are you like building an author platform or have built an author platform?
I'm trying actually. I'm trying to build more of a platform, and I'm more active on Substack than I am on Instagram and YouTube. But I'm really starting to build it out, and it's going pretty well. I'm starting to get a lot because I've always had a good number of followers, but trying to keep people really interested in what I'm writing. Is that what you're doing? You're building out your platform a little bit?
I'm considering it, and not really for this year, but for next year. But part of me is so ready to just detour and quit every other goal that I have for the year. And I think it's because so many of my little friend group in AuthorTube are doing marketing challenges this month that my brain is like going overdrive. I love that we're not echoing right now, but that my brain is going overdrive on marketing ideas and how to build a platform and reader fronting a platform versus writer fronting a platform. And I don't know, like my brain is like, you should really do this, Gwenna. And at the same time, I don't know. I fear making social media a bigger part of my life right now because of the time commitment that it can take once you start. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I don't think I need another time commitment, especially not when I'm back behind on my classwork. You know what I mean? But right now, that seems to be where my creative energy is pulling me.
Okay. That's interesting because I know that I have a love-hate relationship with the socials, mostly hate.
Same.
And not, well, let me say that. It's not that, because I don't hate my audience. I don't hate the people that watch me. I'm really thankful for the people that watch me and interact and, with my stuff. It's not that. It's just there's a lot of pressure around socials. And especially if you do write, there's a lot of pressure. And I have often said I miss the days when authors could come out with a book a year or do whatever they did and they went on tour and you met them and you came to a book talk or you came and got your book signed and then that was it. Like maybe a couple of like TV interviews if it was somebody that was like a household name or whatever, but you didn't have this day to day access to people that were writing your books. And even, I mean, celebrities have always been more forward facing, but even with that, outside of like the tabloids, there wasn't this day to day.
Zara came back and you started echoing. Zara, it's all you. Say something, Portia.
Okay, am I still echoing?
No.
Oh.
Zara, it's been you all along. Zara.
I just unplugged my second monitor. Does that fix it?
Nope.
No. Oh, Portia. You've been targeted by Zara's StreamYard account.
I mean, it makes more sense that StreamYard hates me than Portia because it just gives me problems all the time. But I don't know. But Portia, did I hear you say that you're not much of a coffee drinker while you're drinking coffee?
Yes. I'm a big tea drinker. I rarely drink coffee, and when I do, because I'm caffeine sensitive, like I already know that I'm drinking this, and I got a large, and it's almost 4 o'clock here. Like I'm gonna be awake for so long. This is like honestly like check back with me in like 36 hours. Like this is gonna I'm gonna be awake for so long. But but then also I was saying while you were gone that I have a 24-hour write-a-thon from 10 a.m. Saturday to 10 a.m. Sunday. So I'll get one or two of these because I want to stay up the whole 24 hours. They don't expect you to because fellowship agreement and we are mostly people of a certain age. So there is no expectation that anybody will be awake for 24 hours. I would like to be awake for the 24 hours. So I'm going to have coffee. This will be a bad idea. I already know. So I'm thinking, let's capitalize on this bad idea and I'm going to vlog it. I'm going to vlog my 24 hours.
You're going to pull a Kate Kavanaugh so that if you're going to make a mistake, at least get content out of it.
Yes.
It's a bad idea, but you went into it knowing it. So what's that saying? If you're gonna do bad, be good at it.
And I'm in my 40s villain era. So
40s villain era.
It goes along with my water in a wine goblet. Making intentional bad choices. I feel like your 20s are accidental bad choices. Your 40s, bad choices.
Are you going to start wearing 1940s fashion?
I should.
Just like all those like tailored suits for women.
Hold up, y'all. I gotta check into my phone for my mother real quick. Be right back.
I can't believe me muting is what fixed Portia, but I had muted before and it hadn't fixed it in the past.
Yeah, I think it's the thing.
It's like if I could talk directly to StreamYard, I would be like, "You're killing me, Smalls." I ate lunch during that sprint and then spent the whole time talking to my mom about what e-reader she should buy. Because she's like, oh, I heard that like there are screens that don't do blue light. I'm like, yeah, e-ink. And she's like, what's that? And I'm like, you can Google it. And she's like, well, what's the best one? And I'm like, this. And she's like, oh, I heard Kindle Paperwhite. I'm like, locks you into the Kindle ecosystem, the Amazon ecosystem. But if you don't care about that, then like, yeah, it's cheaper. But that took 25 minutes.
I did not, in fact, eat that sprint. I really wanted to, but then I got indecisive about what I was eating and ended up doom scrolling instead. And then I looked up and I saw that there was 2 minutes left on the timer, and I went, oh, fuck, I got to eat something. So I got some cookies and milk.
What kind of cookie?
Fresh, like Toll House chocolate chip cookies. Husband baked them last night. I am really waiting for, what's that e-reader that's like the size of a phone? It's like, it just came out. It's topping the charts. I really want something like that. But for me, it has to have a backlight.
Well, Books has a phone size one called their Palma. And then I saw one that's an e-reader that is MagSafe and fits on the back of your phone, but that's like really small. But I don't know which one you're talking about. That's
the one that I was talking about. The one that is really, it doesn't have a backlight.
I know. Yeah, most of them don't.
That's such a pain in the ass. I only want one so I can read at night without waking up my kid.
Yeah. Yeah, not having the backlight, like, I kind of get why they designed it that way, but the other part of me is like, that's dumb.
I would sacrifice battery life for a backlight.
You should have it with a backlight, and then worst comes to worst, people don't use the backlight. Or have a version that you charge more for that uses the backlight.
Mm-hmm.
Because we know that all of these e-reader, e-ink or not, charge more for ones that have color versus don't.
Mm-hmm. I'd be willing to pay more for something with a backlight. I would indeed. What are y'all doing on the next sprint? Zara, are you finally eating?
I ate chicken tikka masala leftovers.
Yum.
From last night. I need to delete some emails before it causes a problem. And then I need to edit a book and also psych myself up to go outside after the stream ends to run some errands that I'm like this close to being like, I'll just do it tomorrow. But I'm not gonna have time tomorrow. Like, I know I'm not gonna have time tomorrow, so I have to do it tonight. This evening, today, this late afternoon. You know what I mean.
I also have to run errands, and I've put them off, so I have to go to Walmart. And y'all listen, there's everything wrong with Walmart as a company, but there's nothing wrong with the Walmart in my area, particularly. That's different from every other Walmart. It is just so overstimulating that I put off going whenever possible. But I am out of shampoo and conditioner and feminine hygiene products.
Yeah.
Therefore, I
go.
do unfortunately have to go to Walmart today.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to go run the errands yesterday, and then I just got so wiped out after my live stream.
Mm.
But I had my video call with Veronica King this morning, and I had a little break in between, but not enough of a break to go and run these errands in between. But I think there's something about live streaming that, as much as I love it, it makes me just want to nap after. And
Facts.
because I saved this errand for after the live stream, I've made the same mistake 2 days in a row.
Oof.
But like, if I don't go, I don't have dinner tonight. Like, I don't have the ingredients to make dinner. So
You must go.
yes.
Just like I must do my dishes and set the chicken that I have for dinner tonight to thaw, and then go and fetch my shampoo and conditioner. Because even if I don't have to wash my hair, I do have to wash my daughter's. And therefore we need shampoo and conditioner in the house. Caring for another living being always motivates me so much more than myself.
Yeah. That's how I felt with Riley, where I'd feel like, I don't want to do blank. And it's like, well, you gotta, so deal with it.
Mm.
Yeah. Just is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, I found out about that whole situation late. So I had like just eaten like fresh fruits and veggies. And I think I'm past a week and I think I'm safe, but like now I'm not eating any fresh fruits or veggies. It like needs to be cooked.
So we like so everybody loves bag salads, like loves them. I eat a lot of fruit. I don't eat as much salad as he does. And so literally yesterday, I ran into the bedroom. He's taking a nap. I run into the bedroom after looking in the trash, put something in the trash, and I see that he literally had just eaten a Taylor Farm salad. And I was like, bro. I was like, are you okay? And
Of
he's
all of them.
like, oh yeah, I'm fine. He's like, I really wanted like that
You
salad.
don't know you're fine until a week after.
And he was like, oh, it's fine. He was like, I just really wanted that flavor and I didn't want it to go bad. He's like, because I already had bought the bag salads, and he's like, I don't want them to go bad. I'd rather them go bad.
Then you get a parasite that you have to then get antibiotics for after taking a special test, which is probably also expensive. On top of the explosive diarrhea.
And he's just like, I wanted salad. And I'm like, oh God. Men, no offense to the men on the stream, but also men, right? He's like, I wanted a salad. And I'm like, oh God, please.
A certain fertilizer. Is that the euphemism, Nia? Okay, we're gonna start the sprint. I'm fighting the birds for my blueberries. Well, I hope you win. Yeah, that's the euphemism. I like it. Okay, we're going to start our fourth and final sprint. Because my mom was like, are you done with your live stream? I'm like, no, we ran late because of all these technical difficulties. In 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone.
I forgot that we can talk because if Zara's not here, then we're not echoing. I don't think. Knock wood. I don't know.
Oh, that was punishment. Punishment, I tell you.
Zara's like, you too. No, shut up. It's my show. I love this. I love it so much.
Let me see how many words I got. I got something close to 400. Minus 317. 510.
Nice. Very nice. So I have finished all of my admin stuff and I am waiting for a call back from the people to schedule the boob smash because they had a long queue. So I did call back. I usually don't. I'm like, I'll just wait, but I'm like, nah, just call me back. So I am feeling like an adult because I did all the things that I've been putting off for like a week or two. So I am freed up to do other things.
I am not freed up to do other things. I think I want to finish this scene and then do the dishes and then do that grocery run and then come home and do the discussion post. So I think that will be the rest of my day, honestly. It seems like that will be the whole rest of my day. What about you, Zara?
The rest of my day is going to be doing the errands I have to do. Thankfully, they're all in the same area as each other. So I just have to walk like 10 minutes away, drop the books for the giveaway off at the post office, and then walk like an extra block to go to the grocery store. And yeah, so. And that grocery store is in like a shopping center. And so I can return some things there that I need to. And I'm going to resist going to any, and I say any because there are like 3 stationery stores in this one shopping center. And it's like, nope.
You could do it for the content.
Don't encourage me.
So I just found a stationery shop. Well, I had found it before, and they were never open when I was in that part of town. But I have stuff that I have not opened. I know it's in here. I have stuff that I haven't opened, and I said I should do a video because I also just got another fountain pen and ink. So I'll just do a video with my fountain pen and my ink and my stationery goodies and just do it all at one time. But because I have never shot an overhead video, at least not well, this will also be interesting. Not nearly as interesting as my 24 hours with caffeine, but this will be an interesting experience to see if I can get one of those like table down.
Is anything going to be as interesting as you 24 hours awake with caffeine?
There are no stationery stores outside of Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and Office Depot nearby. The closest is a scrapbooking store 20 minutes away, and then a Hallmark store 25 minutes away. I'm so deeply disappointed.
I don't think I've ever seen a Hallmark store. Like, I've seen Hallmark selling stuff in other stores.
Really? You've never been inside of like a pure Hallmark store?
I don't think so.
Oh, they're a lot of fun. It's a great way to waste your money. Also, epitome of white culture. I mean, very live, laugh, love.
Yeah, I mean, when I see those cards other places, I'm like, Okay.
There's a gift store that sells stationery 45 minutes away. Oh, there's a letterpress shop 40 minutes away. That'd be cute for a date night.
That sounds cool.
That would be such a cute date night thing. Like handmade letterpressing. Oh my God.
Well, now you have a new date night idea.
One of their things is one of their prints is be unfuckwithable. That's cute. Oof. Another is a stationary flyer card that says, "You are personally responsible for becoming more ethical than the society you grew up in." To quote. It is. Woo. There is. Oh. It's a high-end fountain pen and razor, like shaving razor shop. 41.
Why are those together?
Because they're collectibles by men. They're both men's collectibles. They also sell knives, like pocket knives. You can see them.
Like women can't be into pens, first of all. Like women don't sometimes shave, although a lot of it I think is societal pressure. And as if women can't like knives.
Well, here's the thing. I do think that they are probably open to both genders, but you asked why.
Well, it would be illegal to not be open to both genders.
You asked why they were sold together, and I gave you the answer that they were both common men's collectibles.
No, and I agree, but I also think it's bullshit.
Oh, I
think
agree.
The statement should be they are common collectibles, period.
Yeah, so it's but it looks like their prices are probably going to be out of my budget. Shut up. Women owned, Latina owned, and disabled owned from the business.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what they identify as. Look at that.
I need to stop procrastinating on like getting out and doing these errands. So let's wrap up.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually have food to eat tonight.
That's a good idea. Let's do that. I'm Gwenna Everywhere That Matters. I am an aspiring hybrid author and current undergrad student at SNHU Online. That is me. Over to you, Portia. Portia's Substack is below. Portia is a wonderful author and and has an ongoing newsletter through Substack that you can sign up on at the link down below. You should definitely look into her.
And my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm the founder of Inimitable Books, a small publishing company dedicated to uplifting marginalized voices while pigeonholing authors into writing about their trauma. By the end of this year, we will have published technically 21 titles, but we no longer publish one of those titles, so we'll be back to 20. And they are all on my upper shelf, and I'm so proud of them, and we have more coming in the new year, so be sure to follow us on social media so you are aware of updates. There may or may not be another giveaway happening soon. We just ran one. We're going to be running another. There will be more in the future as well. So be sure to check us out on Instagram. We also have a bunch of other things here on YouTube. Actual sit-down videos, not just live streams, but also some vlogs. I need to get back to vlogging. But thank you for being here, everyone. And I will see you all next time, hopefully with fewer tech problems than this time. Bye, everyone.